Yo. Yo, 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 ba-da, ba, ba-da, ba, 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 ba. How are we all doing? What's up, Heather? I have a non-shiny. But Hisuian Zorua? I will after tonight. At some point. Yeah, I know it's Sparkle Top today. I saw Tectone's video. I haven't logged into Star in a while, I'll be honest. Even though I have an active monthly thing, which is bad, but whatever. Fuck it. The month resets tomorrow, so I'll do my 5 pulls there. I'll see where I'm at with Pity. So I have the guarantee, right? So can I trade you? Possibly a bit later, yeah. I don't have any right now. Haven't gotten into the game yet. Yeah, so because I haven't connected to the internet yet in this game since the last time we did Zorua Outbreaks, or Zorua Eggs, and we did the Voltorb, I think the event ended for those Outbreaks, right? A couple days ago, but I think I still have them because I haven't updated that game. Am I right, or am I... Yeah, I still do. Ungus. Oh, Espeon. That's sick, actually. If we're still going for the Espeon or the evolution thing. Bro, why is everything normal Voltorb? Eh, whatever. I lost 50-50 and had to go all the way to Soft Pity just to get her. You got Bailu. What were you at when you lost the 50-50, like Pity-wise? Were you like pretty much right there? See the smart? Oh, right. I need to... I forgot we got 2 of these. I need to move these, actually. Where's our shinies nowadays? I don't remember. Are these shinies? Yes, they are. It was past Soft Pity. Oh, so you were already at... So you're basically like guaranteed a 5-star. Pretty much, okay. In the wrong box. Shit. Yeah, pack up, we're going. There we go. What's up, JJ? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. Again, and try to get it. Oh, yeah, I hear the next few banners are pretty skippable for the most part. I was left with 30 pulls for her Lycone and didn't get it. Unfortunate. Hopefully the sandwich actually gives us a few more eggs than the last couple times, because it's been kind of shitting the bed. Any luck yet, Horsey? It's been a bit. It has been a bit. I've been thinking, I think soon, I think maybe the next time we come to Violet, after today, instead of doing Zorua eggs, I think we'll try to reset for a Horsey outbreak. Okay, so I've got to talk about competitive Overwatch. Here's the thing. I saw you. Well, you're always online solo, so that's nothing shocking. I went on last night. Yes, I didn't stream last night, but I went on at like 10:30. So to play some competitive games. I just game. Well, I played one quick play game in the beginning to warm up because I think that's necessary. So before the competitive games, I go into social. I see you online in menus. That's all good. Whatever. I saw something I had not seen. I saw Liam online, and he was playing competitive. I checked his stats afterward. He had played 2 games in competitive, 1 tank, 1 support, and he won them both. But he was actually playing. I don't know, like, I don't know what has gotten him back into the game. And it's like midweek. He works today, and it was like late at night. I don't know. It was weird seeing him online. Yeah, I saw you were. Yeah, you got up to Silver 1. So I played 3 games yesterday. I should have played 2, but I played 3. All tank, and I went 2-1. The first 2 I won. The third one, I was like, yeah, do I play a third one right now? I did, and we kind of semi got steamrolled. But for me though, by the way, my projected rank happened right after the first match. I don't know. Maybe it's because I had been ranked before or something. But it said like gold 4, which was like kind of humbling because I'm like, oh shit, like I forgot to completely reset. Like it was kind of shocking. Like, oh my god, gold 4, what the fuck? I don't want to be gold. No offense to those of you in gold and under, but like, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? We won after the 2 games won, it bumped me up to projected gold 3, I think. And then when we lost the 3rd game, it literally was like counting down. It was a payload map, and it was counting down 3, 2, 1, and instead of the game ending, it just went whoa, like it had like a moan, like a not a moaning, fucking like white noise. Everyone's still moving around. Everyone expected the game to end, and there's just nothing. And then all of a sudden, we all got kicked from the game server. And I tried to come back in. There was like an 89-person queue for no reason. So obviously it still counted as a loss, but if that counts as like a disconnect loss versus like a normal loss, I'm gonna be pissed. Because a disconnect loss is like really bad for competitive, obviously. So I think we're gonna go on Twitch tonight, and honestly, we might complete the rest of my tank placements, which is 7. We might play 7. I'm kind of worried, kind of scared. And even if I get placed somewhere in gold for tank, I'm going to grind, because I do remember back like many seasons ago in Overwatch 1, for a few competitive seasons I would get like placed and then just like grind up to a rank, and that's might be where and how I did that for Overwatch 2, so we might just have to do it again. Get placed and then just grind up to a plat or something. Which is especially for tank, I feel I'm not accepting gold. I don't know. I'm hoping the placements go well. The rest of them, because I was like you, yeah, JJ. I was like plat. I was plat something for tank and support. I think I was plat 2 for tank, plat like 5 for support. Last time I did it. Oh, I play PS4. Healbot Kiriko's. I don't know if I want to lobby with you for these placements though, so I'm nothing against you, but like the placements are kind of important. No, the game we lost, I don't think my guys were necessarily bad. It was their team who, who I even asked them in all chat, like, are you guys all like comped together? And 3 of the 5 of them were, and they were all on comms together. So it was kind of a whitewash. You can immediately tell a team, or at least a few of the like enemies, if they are commed together. Just the way they move and attack, like they almost pre-aim you because they know like they're communicating. I'm on PC, yeah, it's unfortunate. We'll give it a game or two, Solo. We'll give it a game or two. I at least want to end on like a positive record for these 10, like at least a 6-4, or I'll take a 5-5 if I'm being honest. No, if I go, it'll probably get placed like right on the average, which by the sounds of it is, oh really? Which by the sounds of it is gold 3. DPS is easy to climb. I feel like DPS... I feel like it's easy to climb because... actually, I don't know why. I don't know if the metrics they use to measure a DPS is like... different, or maybe because there's less of them. Almost 24k healing, Jesus. Gold 2 to plat 3. I think it'll also be less stress on me myself after the placements are done, because like I'll see the progress bar, it'll help. I'll see like maybe how well I'm doing. Like I don't know, these placement matches are stressing me out. And I feel like I want to get to at least plat 5 with tank before I do any sort of placements on any other role. Or maybe open queue or something. Competitive open queue. I forgot to open my can before unmuting my mic. Oh well, you guys will have to hear it. Also, my noise gate on my mic has been kind of fucky lately. Maybe we'll do that. Hold on. I'm just testing something. Give me a sec. Wait. Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. I'm now understanding the noise gate completely now. Gotcha. Okay. That should be okay. I might need to turn it down. Whoops. My mic was picking up like background noise from like upstairs again. I'm like, why? Alright. That should be okay. It's because of their buff to debuff healing? Oh, you mean when DPS like shoot people and then they take less healing for a little bit? You and I could solo because it's console. I'm pretty sure they have PC cross-platform. I don't know if they have any competitive. I mean, it's just I've never understood why they did cross-platform with like specifically Overwatch, or even R6 for that matter. Like cross-platform between like consoles is fine, like Xbox and PlayStation. Cross-platform with consoles and PC is just not fair. I'm gonna probably buy that either tonight or tomorrow. The Sakura Kiriko skin, it's so good. I'm gonna have to splash that money. It's a good skin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to confront Liam about his pickup of Overwatch randomly after 6 months. And not only that, but he dived right into competitive. I don't know if he finally saw the Moira skin and was like, damn, that's good, or maybe he heard of this new season with the whole rank reset and all this shit. But he has not... He's been very quiet on like all of our Snapchats, so he's not been talking to me, not our group chat, not our anything, so... The only time I get to the chance to talk to him is in person if we're hanging out on a weekend, like on a Friday or Saturday. Level 95. I'm only on like 28. I'm slacking. What's up, Arya? Do I have Legends Arceus as a backup plan? What do you mean a backup plan? Oh, to hunt it? Oh. I do. I think we've tried hunting a few outbreaks for it in that game and couldn't get it there either. It's just, this thing just doesn't want to happen for me. I completely don't remember how much time I have on this. 17, okay. Same amount of time. Ba, 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 ba. $800 comp points. Yeah, I completely forgot about the new points. I'm like, it said I had, after my second one, it said plus 10, you have 20. I'm like, where the fuck did my other points go? Because, yeah, I've got like 2,300 of the other one now, Legacy. If I don't get a Jade, which I really don't think I will, I'm not really looking for it either. After seeing it in game, it's like, it's just okay. It's just green gold, if that makes sense. It's fine. If anything, I want to get like at least 700, so when come next like year, I guess, when they get converted over to Legacy, I'll have enough for a new gold weapon at least. Maybe that's why Liam's playing competitive again. He wants to get like Jade Kiriko before I do. But to be honest, like, Jade Kiriko knives would be okay. I almost would just get my OG and get like the Jade Hanzo bow. Or Jade Diva. If I get the Jade Hanzo though, I'd have to switch off of his mythic skin because you pretty much can't see it with his like current mythic skin. Which is fine. Oh yeah, happy Leap Day. Shout out to anyone having birthdays today. Not burn yourself out. I know I am. I don't mind the egg hunting in this. I mean, my pseudo method typically for me has been either really lucky or really unlucky, and also just kind of hella boring. In this game, though, like I still don't quite like this way of receiving eggs in this game with this whole picnic thing. But for this, it's okay, because it's like 30 minutes. I can just kind of sit here and chill for 30 minutes. Get a sandwich going and try to get as many eggs as I can. And get like 60-ish eggs. I didn't look at Ashes, but I bet Ashes is good because Ashes you probably get the most bang for your buck because it changes everything. Her gun, her dynamite, her coach shotgun thing, which you'd only ever see for like half a second. But also Bob. You get a fucking jade green Bob, and that's pretty sick. Yeah, it kind of does, Arya. I see what you mean. Because at least in Sword and Shield, you had like the Rotom bike with the boost, and then with like so you could boost around on the bike and it go forever. What's up, Toad? I'm new here. I feel like I've had a Toad in here before. Probably not you, but someone with a Toad like name. But either way, welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. Replacing them? What the fuck? So you only have this year to get them? That's kind of really stupid. See, when you go to the new, like the weapon skin thing, where you would normally like go to buy gold, and you see the new screen where it says gold and jade, it almost looks like they are like, every year they're like gonna put a new one on there. So it's like, it creates a list, like you got gold, you got jade, they're probably gonna do like, I don't know, sapphire or something, which might look sick. I don't know why they would just take it out of the game after a year. That's kind of stupid. Is the set only for customization? Wait, what do you mean? Probably rotation. Yeah, I don't like that. What's the point? I get you have. I kind of get it because if they want to make the legacy competitive points literally just for golden, that's kind of a waste if I'm being honest. Like, why can't they keep that? Like, keep doing that where the legacy competitive points just for gold, but then. Like, screw the whole, like, yearly point thing. It's so stupid. Just have legacy competitive points, like, over all the years. And they all collect in there. Oh, but then that takes away from the current, like, the red competitive points. So it's like... Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like their new system. Kind of confusing, like to just look good or the set boosts and stuff. Are you want to like character customization in this Scarlet Violet? Or are you talking about the Rotom bike in Sword and Shield? No, you could buy with the watts, right? You could buy to upgrade your bike in Sword and Shield, and you get like the boost and stuff. And you get like a speed boost, and it was kind of crazy. Oh, sorry, alright. No, Solo and I are talking about Overwatch. No, we're talking about Overwatch. You get like these like rare, I guess, weapon skins that are like you really only buy for a dedicated character that you play a lot, but you have to grind like ranked to get the points you need to spend on these weapons. It's literally just cosmetic, nothing boosts anything. We're just talking about how confusing they've made the point system recently. Not really confusing, it's just kind of dumb. I'll let you. 3 minutes left in the Leafs game. They're only up by 1. They're winning 3-2. So I'm going to be kind of focused on this. I've got to lock in, lean in my gamer chair. Lean. Lean. Wah 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 wow. Hopefully, after the Leafs game is done and before my sandwich here is done, or maybe when we're hatching eggs, I've got a bit of a kind of a long story-ish that happened at work today. It's a really it's a ridiculous, crazy fucking story. But also kind of a sad story at the same time. I haven't even looked at the customization yet for the Moira Mythic. I did see, I was on a team with someone who had the skin. I think it was like the normal colors for it, because it's the one I see everywhere. They have even a custom animation for her fade. I don't know if it's like different for you, the player, but like for me, seeing it from the outside, like she had a whole new animation for her fade thing. Pretty cool. No, it's all good, Ari. I don't think you did. I did record that video, and I partly the reason why I didn't stream last night because I wanted to edit it. It's a really rough edit. I only made like a couple cuts in it, so it's gonna be kind of rough. I also wish I was a tiny bit more energetic. I know, but whatever. It's a rough edit. I kind of just have to make a thumbnail for it before it gets irrelevant. Yeah, they started doing voice changes for the mythic skins. They didn't do it for a long time. Pretty much all the time. Arissa's had it. Hanzo's had it, and now she has it. The direct was, like, all the mobile games, which took up half the direct, are, like, fine. I don't care, like, all the people that play any of those games are, like, you know, go ahead. I can't do sleep anymore. It's just like so tediously long. Pokemon Go, I just like kind of just have on the side. I don't really care about it anymore. I'll just like play it, whatever. Just check around me and be done. I don't invest any time or money in that game anymore. And then I've never really played any of the other games. Unite, Masters, all that stuff. Remix, don't really care. The new Legends game is very interesting. I did hear today that is confirmed, like completely confirmed, that it's a normal action RPG, and that it will take place completely in Lumio City. So that has been apparently confirmed. For anyone wondering. Which I find kind of intriguing, actually a bit more, if I'm being honest. Okay, sorry. This is towards the end of the game. Her orbs turn into eyes. That's sick. Please, no, dude. Oh, good. I feel like they're either gonna make this city seem way larger than it is. Yes, nice. If that makes sense, like if they are, I think they're just gonna make it like bigger scale. If that makes sense, like it's gonna be the same like size as it, but like I don't really know. So that probably means that it's not gonna be a normal, like it's a Legends game, which means like there was never any gym leaders, right? It was always like a trial thing where you battle things. You don't really earn gym badges, sorry. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I am very, very intrigued with how the new TCG Pocket thing will affect the prices of physical cards. Because I've been seeing that it's like everyone in like the comments are be like, well, sell your cards now, you know, see you later, physical cards, bye. Now I hope they don't stop. I hope they don't stop making physical cards, like physical sets. I don't think they will. And I think like all the vintage cards are still safe price-wise. Because I mean, I don't know how far back they are going with the TCG Pocket thing. Maybe you can get vintage cards. Caught another one. You hit the post, bro. That's unfortunate. Oh well. We won 4-2. But yeah, I was kind of at first I was like, okay, well, if that makes the prices of some of these cards like maybe some like not vintage but like older cards that like I was opening up like years ago that are now like expensive as fuck. Like it'll make them cheap to buy online and stuff. So for my collection, you know, it'll be good. But as like an asset-wise thing, like my collection right now might depreciate. So it's like, what if the announcement of this game will drive the price up for cards in this like sort of modern era for a little while, and then once the game comes out and everyone's getting these digital cards and these art cards and shit like that, like the price for cards will come back, like come down to what it was, and then like keep going. Like, I'll play the game. I'll play the game doing the digital cards, but I do care about the physical cards more. Seems like an interesting game. So it's like, if that's the case, and I don't know if that will be, because like, I don't want to take any risks, but it's like, what if I wait for prices to go up, try to sell as much as I can, and then use that money to buy back a lot of the cards, and then some, when the prices plummet when the game comes out. If that's even going to be a thing. I don't know. Maybe it won't touch the physical card market at all. We don't know. I almost want to see if there's any articles about other people talking about... Yo, what's up, Raglan? Apparently, people in comments of like... the direct, but also on Instagram and Twitter, I believe, when they did like the separate video announcing Pocket, everyone is just like, all right, yeah, well, buy physical cards. I'm selling my cards. Buy it. See you later. Everyone's going digital. It's NFTs, shit like this. And I understand their concern, but I don't know if it'll be true. So I'm trying to find. Let's pause this. I'm gonna find a music mix on YouTube. Sandwich has like 2 minutes left. A skunk decided to spray out front of the house, and the seal on my window sucks, so it stinks like a bitch in here. Very bright and pink secure one, and then just goth. Yeah, that is pretty good. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I didn't do it. I definitely don't need it. I need it. What's up, Alpha? Wait, you played Valorant for the first time today? First game, played Jet, immediately was hit with the Jet diff at the end. Yeah, toxic. But like, for real though, that's a skill issue. Get better, get good, fucking uninstall. You know what I'm saying? Lol. Hahaha. Really? Oh my Lanta, bro. You got a lot of eggs tonight. Cheesums. I still can't play Valorant, I don't think, because I don't trust my computer to be fast enough to be able to load me into a game before I get hit with an AFK warning and potentially lose my account. Honestly, yeah, I bet they do so. I bet they stand out. See, I don't even use her mythic skin. I did for a while, obviously, like when I got it. But then I'm like, eh. I just used the fucking K-pop one because that bundle was a lot of money, and honestly, the skins are pretty good. I think I've got the K-pop skins on all the characters that have them. We're definitely actually finally gonna hit 1,000 eggs. After all this like anticipation. I keep putting in all my titles about under a K, about to hit a K. We're actually gonna hit it tonight. I had a game yesterday when my whole team bullied the other team's tank. They went 14 to 23 at the end. That's awesome. I'm also gonna have to. I saw multiple times, mainly in the match that I lost last night. I'm gonna have to keep switching tanks to probably match what they're doing. Problem is, I can't play every tank. And also doing that hurts your ult charge, because you just will never have an ultimate. JJthePhoenix and when? All these hunts about all these starters that I've like talked about doing Masuda for, and then it's like after a hunt like this, I just want to never see it ever again. Plus, there's like the outbreaks now in the new area, but I haven't gotten all the upgrades for the biomes or whatever. Is that Heather person still here? Do they still want a non-shiny Zorua? Oh yeah, the story. You got here just in time, Alpha. I said I had a long, very confusing, kind of sad story that happened at work today. It was kind of crazy. Half my Steam wishlist on sale right now, but I'm poor. That's unfortunate. To start after the first round, one of my teammates called out the Ryan for going 11 to 16, and then the Ryan started being toxic about it, so we all kind of just said, alright, fuck you, and said, that's awesome. Yeah, so work today was very interesting. It was like about noon. I ain't going back in the stream, what? No, sorry, no, you got here in time to when I'm about to say the story. I haven't said it yet. But, meth couples? No. So, it was like 12 o'clock. Mostly everything was done in my department. I usually go on lunch at 1, so I'm trying to find the littlest of things to kill time for an hour to get to 1 o'clock. Alright? We just had a huge sale starting today on like strawberries, so pretty much you can just fill strawberries every 10 minutes because people are going ham on them. But yeah, anyway. 12, like 15 rolls around. One of our like midday sort of like closing guys shows up at noon every time. Like he works like noon to 8. He just gets there, he's like working his first thing. I'm, again, just kind of walking around looking for little things to like fill. And I'm like topping up on bananas. And he like, I hear him call me over on the other side of the department. He's like, Connor, come here. I'm like, oh, okay. I walk over and he's like, oh, we gotta help this person with like carry out because there was no like of the cart people to help carry out this person's thing to their car. Because this person bought like 4 carts worth of stuff, so like, okay, I guess we'll take some carts to this person's car, load it up, whatever, kill some time. Little did I know that this would kill a lot of time. Stood in the middle of a Hansel, thinking he could eat it and died. Oof, that's silver. So yeah, we take 2 cards. We're kind of just sitting there because they're finalizing their payment or whatever. And we get going. She's like, oh, okay, I'll go get my car, pull it up front to the store. So it's like we're not walking through the... It was fucking... If for anyone who doesn't know, it was cold as shit today. It was windy. It was fucking crazy. Yeah, it was a shit weather day today. So we take them to like the one door, the one side of the door. She goes to get, this is like an old, much older lady, like probably at least 75, I would say, minimum. And I will say her outfit, it's a little bit suspicious. She's wearing like this camo jacket, or sorry, hoodie, with the hood completely up and like, you know, like you can pull the thing, the strings. She had like the strings like half pulled, like it was just like her face showing here, with like a skirt with bare legs showing. And socks and sandals. So a very interesting getup is what I'm getting at here. Anyway, we break them to the door. She finally walks over because she's been yapping to the cashier the whole fucking time, and like all the customer service people. So she finally comes over. She gets her keys out and she's like, okay, I'll go get my car. We see her like with her keys, like go out the door, because there's like 2 doors, right? There's like the first door and then the second door that actually gets outside if you've been to any Walmart ever. So we stand in the little area before, like, we don't even go out the first door, just stand there with all her carts. See her kind of fumble with her keys. She kind of just like stares out the windows of the doors and like looking around, trying to get the key to work, and like she doesn't work. Goes out there. It's, again, this is like when the wind just picked up, like it was fucking cold out there, and she's in like this outfit that I just said. She's out there like in like the left side. If you're like looking out of the back of the store, she's on like the left side parking lot, like walking around. We see her like talking to someone. We see her like wandering on the left side. Like she can't find her own car. And she comes back in and she's like, I'm getting sick, it's too cold out there. We're like, okay, you can't find your car? And so my coworker, the guy I was with, he's like, I'll go get it, I'll go find it, give me her keys. He picks the keys up. She gives him her keys. She sits down by like there's like a lottery center in like right as in the doorway. They get a chair, they sit her down because she's freezing. They get her like a blanket and everything. One of the customer service people that we were with, she's not a customer service person, but she's like, you know, someone that works there, offers her to get her coffee. She gets her coffee to warm her up. Like, she hadn't even been outside like a minute. But anyway, he goes to try to find her car. I follow shortly after because he couldn't find it for like a minute. He's like, he picks up the keys from her. He immediately knows, and I know as well, that the car keys she hands him it's a rental car, because it was like 2 keys, 2 of the same key, and like a little barcode-y thing. So this car is a rental, not even hers. I don't have eggs. Oh, I do. He goes out there to try to find it. I follow like a minute later. We finally find it because she's like, oh, it's parked up against a sidewalk, I can't get at it. I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? So yeah, so as she's looking on like the left side parking lot, we find her car like 2-3 aisles over to the right, And yeah, it was up against like the middle, like sidewalky thing that goes up like the middle, splitting the two parking lots. But it was on like the far right side, pretty much. So she wasn't even near it. We find he gets in her car. He's like, "Oh god, this is gross." He drives it to the front of the store. Okay. Gives her back her keys, I think. Oh, no, he holds on to them actually, just for now. And we start bringing these carts outside. In a tree? No, there's like a middle, like sidewalky thing that splits like the two halves of the parking lot for the like the two entrances to the store. Does that make sense? It wasn't in a tree, no. We get outside with her 4 carts, or I think we start with like 1 or 2. We go to pop her trunk. First, well, I guess before we say that, we start looking at her, like, while she was looking for her car, we kind of start looking at her carts, looking at her stuff. She bought, like, 4 of these huge Rubbermaid bins, pretty much 1 for each of the carts to put more stuff inside of it. And the stuff, like, it made no sense, like, for a normal person, let alone a 75-year-old plus person to be buying. She bought like these Rubbermaid bins. She bought like 10 to 15 towels. She bought bathroom mats. She bought like bedding stuff. She bought chemicals, like a bunch of laundry stuff, like laundry detergents, like multiple laundry detergents. We found like condoms. There was like a massager, there was a vibrator. There was like 10 of those like stupid fucking car calendars that you can find at like the cashiers of Walmart. She bought like 10 of those. She had like so many of the like, different kinds of vitamins and other stuff. She had like 20 $50 gift cards to like pretty much all these different places. Like I went through there. It was like there was a prepaid Visa. There was a Boston Pizza gift card, there was a Red Lobster, there was DoorDash, like, everything. And every one of them was $50. There's no fertilizer. No, she was not trying to make a bomb. It just made no sense. Like, all this random, unconnected shit. Like, a bunch of, like... It was a lot of, like, bedding wear and, like, a houseware stuff. But also a lot of, like, pharmacy, like, gum, like, multivitamins and all that, like, pharmacy stuff. Oh, I think I missed 2. Lol. Right? What did I start? It was 4 and 9. Yeah, I missed 2 there. So yeah, anyway, the stuff in her carts were very weird, but we're not, like... There's, like, foot mats and stuff, like car mats as well, like, on the bottom of the carts as well. Anyway, we get to opening up her trunk and outside. The cashier, dude, I will get to that part as well. We open up the trunk, stuff spews out the back. Like, her trunk was full, and it was full of, like, brand new stuff as well. Like, and again, random ass stuff. There was, like, some bath loofahs that fell out. There was, like, 5 or 6, like, Walmart watches, like the cheap ass, like, $10 Walmart watches. There was, like, 7 of those. Oh, math? Yeah, no, definitely not. No. It doesn't explain all, like, the bath mats and weird shit. It just wasn't fitting. There was all this stuff underneath as well. There was, like, a big old gray bag. Like, not a duffel bag, but it was a big, like... I don't even know how to explain it. But she said, like, all her warm clothes are in there, and she would, like, to leave it on top, please. And we're like, okay. But yeah, the trunk was full. Like, the 4 carts we had, they were pretty much loaded, by the way. Like, we opened up her back seat as well. That's, like, it was pretty much full there as well. Yo, Cat, welcome on in. And thank you so much for the sub. I'm just going through a crazy story that happened at work today at Walmart. So, bear with me. And we're like, yeah, pretty much we knew something was, like, weird with her, but we're just gonna, like, go with it. But as soon as we opened that trunk and all the shit fell out, we're like, okay, yeah, this is a problem. We have a problem here. So we're like, we should probably call our store manager and maybe get him to call the police or something, like for like a non-emergency like welfare check police thing. But to make it weirder, the cashier thing. So apparently she had been in the store since 8:30 in the morning collecting stuff in these carts with other people. She apparently got some other coworker to help her find her car to get a blanket out of her car because she was cold in the store. So she'd been there since 8:30. She went to go pay for it earlier with, or pay for it. All this stuff, by the way, came to just under $4,000. This is $4,000 worth of shit, Chad. She went to go pay for it with debit. It declined because it's such a large thing. Like, it wasn't tap or anything. Like, she went to go pay for it, declined. We're like, okay, that's whatever. She apparently left the store, kept her stuff like at the front or something. Went to go to her bank. And then the cashier in the front were like, I guess she's not going back. Returned all the stuff to the shelves. And then they were like, oh shit, she came back. And she came back with $4,000 cash, basically. They recollected all her stuff that were in the carts, and she paid with everything with cash. And we think that it's like, obviously most debit cards have a certain spending limit daily. Like, I think it's like something, I don't know, 10 grand, 5 grand, depending on your card, something like that. You can just like, and then your card just stops working for that day. So she probably went to the bank, was like, my debit limit is stopped. She probably went like, can I get this out cash? And the bank usually has to ask you like a security question, because it's like, what the fuck, what's going on here? Yeah, it went through and the bank gave her money. Like, it's not like she was like, obviously she had the money somehow. So yeah, she paid $4,000 cash for all this shit. Anyway, the trunk opens, all this stuff spews out. We're like, oh my god, we should probably call someone about this. This is like a mental problem. We get our store manager down here, down to the front of the store, and he's basically like upset about the fact that he's there, because we're like, yeah, by the way, dude, we should probably call the police. And he's like, oh, fine, yeah, you know, get our other manager, which is my manager. His name, I'll say it, his name's Ash. Ketchum. No, his name's Ash. You know, get Ash down here. I'm in the middle of a first aid training thing, you know. So he basically was down there for like 30 seconds. Was like, okay, well, bye. Go get some other guy. Kind of unprofessional, but yeah. So my manager comes down. He's on the phone with the cops. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'll talk to this woman, the girl, basically the one customer service person who was with me and my coworker the whole time. She ended up talking to the cops for the whole time. It was non-emergency, so it wasn't like a wee you. They just kind of like rolled up. This whole time, the woman is still sat in like the chair at the front, like still warming up, but she's getting more and more agitated, and why we're just standing around like talking to each other, and why we're not loading up her car. So we're kind of just ignoring her because she's just getting mad without telling her like, yeah, you're kind of fucking batshit crazy. So the cop rolls around. Really attractive cop, by the way. Anyway, she rolls around, and we explain the whole thing. We show her her car, her trunk, like all the shit she's buying. My thing's done, isn't it? Yep. She's like, okay. A second officer rolls around. They eventually start talking to her. The woman. That's basically like, and then that's kind of where the story ends for about an hour to maybe an hour 15. The two of them just talk for a while with her, get her name, probably some information, all this other stuff. And then they call a thing called Coast, which is like for it's like police, but that deal with like mental illness crises, I guess. So this like really tall dude and with like a police like crisis services, I think it's called, comes with like a hospital person as well, like a local hospital person. And yeah, basically, long story short, she ended up going to the hospital for the night, or for however long. They end up taking her to the hospital. The original officer was like, okay, well, we're gonna try to get a refund for this. Turns out they tried calling... What the fuck is this music? While the police were talking to her, like, they tried calling a bunch of her, like close family, like immediate family, and apparently none of them gave a shit. And so they didn't know what to do. Eventually they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna get this a refund, which is kind of tough because everything was paid in cash. And you can't really do much with those all those gift cards as well if she's paid cash. So I don't know what they ended up doing with all that. They eventually find like a second cousin family member of this woman who like cares enough about this woman, where they eventually came apparently to the store, got the money for the refund because like it has to go to the family somehow, like the $4,000 that she spent on all this shit, and all the stuff that was in the back of the car, in the trunk and all that. Collected all that stuff, and then the officer eventually, I don't know, officer, I think, called a tow truck to tow the woman's car, the woman's rental car, to the rental place, because obviously it's not hers. Yeah. That's pretty much the end of the story. Oh! And then, I mean, I wasn't involved in this, but I heard about it later. I was finally on my lunch. I was about an hour and a half past the time I normally take my lunch. It was like 2:30. I'm done at 4:30. I finally take my lunch. I'm like actually kind of hungry, and I get back and I'm told by my coworker that, oh, by the way, we were both paged to the same front door again. I'm like, what the fuck happened now? Apparently they wanted us to take the same. Oh no, it was to help load the stuff from the rental car into the one family member's car that showed up. But I was on my lunch and I didn't hear the page because I had my earbuds in and I just didn't hear it at all. But yeah. And then apparently after that though, they were loading it and they, like, the police officer's car was still there. The rental car and then the family member's car were all kind of at the front of the store, and this one woman, like normal, like unrelated customer, was like, why are you guys parking here? What, you guys you can't park here, right? And with the police officer right there, by the way. And so this older woman was just pissed off for no reason. And apparently even then they were still loading up some stuff, and she rolls around at the front of the store again as she's leaving. She's like, you know, you can't fucking park there. Like, old people need to mind their own fucking business. Apparently my coworker and the customer service lady that we were with all day, they had some choice words for that woman. Even with a police officer right there. Yeah, it's crazy. A crazy day. So yeah, I immediately think it's probably like a dementia thing or some sort of mental problem. And it's unfortunate because of all the stuff that was in the back and the fact that her debit was declined, probably because she had hit her daily spending limit. Makes me think that this shopping trip today was like probably towards the end of a huge shopping spend money thing on random bullshit that she had already gone through. So yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't want to know how much money of stuff she just randomly had spent for no reason. I opened it, like when the trunk opened, I immediately thought, like, is this stolen shit? Like, there's no way to really prove it unless she kept receipts of all this stuff. I'm like, it's either stolen stuff or this woman's a hoarder or something. And then she said like, at one point when she was sat down in the chair, she said she can't drive her car. She can't drive home because she's sick now all of a sudden because she's cold. She's just sick. And then one of the things she was also saying while we were like just kind of standing around waiting for the police to show up was, guys, can you hurry up? I've got movers at home. Why are you spending 4 hours at Walmart spending $4,000 when you've got movers just at your house. A lean monster. I didn't really go digging that hard through her stuff. It was just like on the top of one of the carts you could see there was this like, yeah, a bunch of pharmacy like a lot of pharmacy vitamins. I'm like, okay, well that's all the expensive stuff. Yeah, and then all the gift cards. That was probably about at least $1,000 worth of gift cards to random ass places. And then I saw like a huge thing of detergent. And I opened up one of the bins. I see like, you know those Scenttables, I think they're like the little balls that act as detergent that you just like sprinkle in your washer. I forget what they're called. Untouchables, unsensibles, whatever they're called. She had like 6 of the big sized ones of those, and those are like $19 each. I feel bad for the customer service people that had to not only midway through the day return all that stuff when they thought she wasn't coming back, re-get it for her, and then had to refund it and probably put it all back. Like, that's just shit. It was and like even when we were standing around like with watching her stuff, this random guy with like half his teeth missing was like, "Oh, we're holding a meeting here," because there was like 4 or 5 of us just standing at the front with her carts. They're holding a meeting here. Oh hell yeah! Have you ever been to an American Walmart? You can buy this, you can buy that, and oh my god, you can buy guns. You can like this guy was A, clearly American, and also B, I don't know. I think he's just a happy dude, but like came off as crazy. And then yeah, the fucking crazy ass bitch who was just angry, who I didn't get to witness. And then there was this other dude on one of the mobility scooters while we were waiting around. He would like, he went in, came back, talked to the greeter woman for like 20 minutes, went in, bought some stuff, came out, started talking to her again, and then would like pull off to the side in his mobility scooter and just like sit there with his biggest smile on his face, just as he's like trying to listen to the police talking to the woman. Like, what? Just get the fuck out of here. And then eventually, when like they like took her to the hospital and all this stuff, and we brought the carts to customer service, we came back to the front to see what was going on. I don't know. And I'm like, if I turn this corner and that dude in that scooter is still sitting there, I'm gonna lose it. He was still there. Like, we had some crazy ass fucking old people today. We started on 9, right? When we first started the stream, we started on a 9. Yes, okay, good. We did. Sorry, I was just kind of losing my mind there. Yeah, no, the police officers that came were really cool about it, really chill, especially the first one. She was attractive, I will say. She was an attractive cop. I usually, maybe when they're in uniform or something, I don't really find... No, but she was an attractive person. Anyway. And I was not the only one there who thought so, I'll just say that. No, she handled it well. Even when she was helping us bring all the carts back up to customer service to like start the refund process, basically. She was like kind of laughing with us about this whole fucking situation. All my employees in general, yeah. I don't know. I feel like other stores get it, and obviously I wouldn't know, but like I feel like my store in particular attracts some of the either dumbest and or craziest people. I don't understand it. This is like the one store I've like experienced in a long time. I don't really experience stuff like this often. It's a lot of the people who work in like the general merchandising kind of stuff who probably experience it a little bit more than me. But I do hear his stories. The only thing recently that I could think of that has happened, like was not me involved, but I pretty much witnessed the whole thing, was like anytime there's like someone suspected of shoplifting, or there's like you know, like a blacklisted person that's like been known as a shoplifter who's in our store, they'll like call for a security scan, and people like not like talk to her, but like, you know, they stand at the end of the aisles. Like we basically just like kind of watch them from afar. And sometimes they'll do they say security scan all perimeter doors, and because there's a fire exit in my department, like literally right through the back of our door, we kind of have to stand by our door. And I did that. I was just kind of standing there, literally just standing there, and turns out the person is a woman who was the person being suspected of all this stuff, was like just kind of right beside me. And then she kept getting into like heated arguments with like random employees and managers and all this other stuff. She's like taking videos of us and shit, even though she was like the suspected shoplifter. I didn't keep mentioning it, I said it twice. I'm just saying she was. Sovereign citizen? Kinda. She went up to like my one other manager who was just there as well, who just like rolled up. He's like, "Why do you have people following me and stuff like that?" And he's like, well, because this and that, and I don't know why." And she's like, well, I don't find this is an uncomfortable situation. And then she ditched her carts because, you know, she knew the jig was up. She got into like an argument with one of the store standards, like cart people at the front, and apparently there were some funny things. And she's like, "I run a radio station, I don't understand this." And he was like, "Yeah, you look like you have a face for radio." And he's like, he kind of went in. It was funny. I did not see that Raglan. I almost don't know if I want to. Twitch tonight? Yes, I will be. But I'll be doing Overwatch probably all night. I got 7 placement matches to play in Tank. I know. Shocker. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Doing it tonight because I would see if I could do it tomorrow, but tomorrow's Friday, and there's always a chance that I'm potentially out with friends. But I have no guarantee. And then Gentai, like Genshin Impact, bro. I haven't done Genshin in a while. I myself haven't even played in a while, so like whatever, man. It's also better in your opinion, not everyone's opinion. But, what was I gonna say right before that? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh my god. If this shines on exactly 1,000, by the way, I'm gifting 10 memberships. Smile. I'm cooked either way. I probably missed a lot of your messages as I was yapping. No, okay. The vehicle on both lift are bugged, so I can't fix them. It says they want hood type 6, but neither has a 6th hood style, so I can't use the auto shop. That's unfortunate. Hood type 6, please. Hi, yes, I would like a new hood type 6. Thank you. Also, me playing my Overwatch matches, especially that third one, I missed Duolingo because of it. But don't worry, I have many of the streak freezes, so my streak is safe. I just my weekly, my perfect week was over. I have never heard of an issue like that before, Arya. My character will walk really slowly or stop randomly when trying to walk left or right. That sounds like drift, like the whole Joy-Con drift thing, but like worse. The walking slowly thing sounds like the normal drift, but the stopping randomly is not normal. I keep getting texts about a new car. Oh my god. Oh, I bet it is. Hello. Alright, 1,000. Here we go. Sorry. Nigerian Prince email. Ugh, 1003. Done. By the way, this music mix is apparently called video game music that reminds me of the 2000s gaming era, and I have not recognized any of it, and I don't think you guys have either. Apparently some Sonic songs. There's a Pikmin song in here, but nothing too iconic. Or nostalgic for that matter. La. 1003. Shit. Over 27k. Also, you know how I was saying, I guess this was before Liam finally logged on. You know how I was saying I was like catching up to him in time played? Like we were both at just a bit over 500 hours. They finally, after 9 seasons of this game and what, a year and a half? A year and a bit. They finally fixed all his time things. And I know it's accurate because it finally says he's got 160 hours played of Tracer in all modes. And he has 711 hours total played in the game. So yeah. And I just hit like 5 something, 507 myself. 1025. I don't know if I have enough eggs to make it to 1025 tonight. 15. Oh, I mean, 1019, 1020. There's 3 in here. You have enough to get to 1023. $7K above our other. Who was your other hero? Like what hero? Hold on, let me guess. Zen or yeah, I'll just go with the game. I can't think of another non-healer healer. I think Baptiste, but not really. Oh, yes, they switched so many times. Fair enough. All right. Yeah, I'm kind of worried that I'm gonna have to do that a lot this season. When I would play earlier seasons, I would pretty much exclusively play Diva. But with with Ramacha out and Orisa basically being like changed, I don't know, and this whole new like projectile size thing and more health for everyone. I don't know. I feel like tank counters are like pretty important. But I can't play ball. I can't really play Doomfist. Like Ramacha's kind of rough, to be honest, a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Junker Queen's kind of tough. Not tough. I just feel like I have like no protection. Like I'm just a woman. Like I have no shields. I have no nothing. Starting to yawn. That's unfortunate. Oh, my phone did a software update right here and now. Apparently, interesting. Don't know if I really wanted that. Yo, iPhone 17 gang. Or sorry, iOS 17 gang. I saw a tweet where someone's girlfriend genuinely took the internet's advice and made the boyfriend fried chicken and water. Brother, man. Holy frick. Yeah, like, I don't know if this person plays support that much. But even with all these people they were, Kiriko, Baptiste, the list goes on. Oh, damn, so they were everyone. To only get that much damage... Like, the healing is fine. You definitely went ham with the healing, but 16k healing is, like, fine. Only having 6.8k damage is nuts. EU should have followed through and bitch slapped Apple while they had the ball rolling. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they really should have. I agree. Oh my god, Kiriko. What Kiriko? Zorua. What the? I just saw the message Solo said with Kiriko in it, and it just made me say it. What the fuck? That was weird. A little weird chant. I don't think that Heather person's coming back. Kinda good. I don't want to set up a trade right now. Rejoin the stats got reset to 0. If that happened to me in Valorant, that's considered like an AFK, and I get a warning about it after the game ends. In Overwatch, it's like, well, fuck off. Actually, I don't know. Maybe they got credited for a loss or something, or all like it also counted as like a disconnect. I don't know. Apparently, the servers have been pretty overrun. I guess people are playing the game now. I don't know if it's because, like, I don't know what about it has made people play it, but yeah, the servers apparently have been a little overloaded recently. I had not seen the queue thing when I got kicked out when I lost the 3rd match. I had not seen that queue since probably when the game came out. Oh, that would explain the Orisa only having 17 eliminations when everyone else is like 20, 30, 40. .38 assists goes crazy. Da, da. That's the main menu theme for Brawl. Oh, the trophy gallery, yeah. Nine more eggs. Dude, Moira's survivability pisses me off. It's actually crazy how she can 1v1 most people. She doesn't have strafing, she uses her fade every 6 seconds, she uses our healing orb on herself, and then just keeps on using her suck. Like, she'll get down to an annoying like 30 health and stay there forever and never die. Oh, you only have 9 eggs left, Arya. 9 legs. And unless everybody converges on a Moira who's using her ult, you can't really kill her either. Because she just heals herself as she's hurting you with her beam. So unless you get like a lucky headshot on something on her with Hanzo or Widowmaker, or like I said, just everyone dive her, which is now much harder because she can fade while ulting. Oh yeah, and they're still paying for it because Genji is still arguably the worst character in the game. Da, 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 da. Yeah, basically, like, apart from heal ball, which I always forget if it's a 6-second cooldown, if you see her come out of fade, you kind of have 6 seconds until she will live. You have 6 seconds to kill her. He said, "Fuck that." The anti-Lucio, yeah. It's because no matter how much he can, you know, hop on walls and speed around, she just has to stay close enough and just look at him, and you're gonna kill him. I still think Symmetra is a lot more of an annoying character, but I will say I think to go up against, I think one of the most, if not to me, the most annoying ability in the game is Moira's damage ball. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know why her damage ball, A, lasts so much longer than her heal ball for no reason, but B, like, I don't know, like, why does it do that much? You can literally fire it into, like, a little condensed, like, room and walk away and you might get a kill. And it's for what it like, for it to be able to do that and have such a short cooldown is ridiculous. That's why it is so satisfying as D.Va to, like, see a freshly, like, put out Moira damage ball and just, like, scoop it up with the defense matrix. It's so satisfying. Can't find one NPC. Aimbot beamed by Moira. Yeah, the Lucio speed is pretty funny. And healing piss. Alright, last 4 eggs. We did, what, 64 eggs tonight, I think? It shows the final tally. Healing piss? That's a good name. I like it. What's, oh my god, Braglin? What happened? Refills of piss. 20k bail, what the fuck? That's kinda effed, not gonna lie. Alright, last one. Shit. I like the late drum roll there, Arya. That was nice. Kind of lost its dramatic effect, but I respect it. Alright. Let's actually go on a real raid. I've not raided in a few months. And like I said, I will be live later on Twitch. I just have to get it set up. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I guess we could try to do a redirect, see if that actually works. Why is it? I'm pissing on you. You could say that. I don't know if I would. You could. Definitely could. Who is live, bro? Thought I saw Papa live. Is he still live? He is. He should have redirects on for me. I would hope so. Papa Igron is playing a cheeky little bit of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, but he's doing a randomizer. Please let me redirect. Sick. I get my heel piss on you. Alright. I agree. We're gonna go play some Overwatch. Well, I am. I'm grinding some competitive, so it's gonna be some gamer moments, hopefully. If I don't see you either tonight or tomorrow, because again, I don't know what I'm doing, if I'm doing anything with friends tomorrow. It's all up in the air still. But if I'm not, then I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, and if I am, then I will probably see you guys on Saturday. So that's how it's gonna be. In the meantime, though, we are going to go raid into Papa Igron. Like I said, he's playing a randomizer of Ocarina of Time, so if you love some Ocarina of Time, then that's amazing. He's a super chill dude. You should know, if you don't know who he is, you will. He's a super awesome dude. Go make sure to sub and like up his stream. He has a really chill chat as well. I've been in there before. Alright. So yeah, I'll see you guys either later tonight or sometime the next day or two. And yeah, see you guys later. Thank you so much for any new subs. 6 likes. Love you guys. Follow me on my social, like I said, and peace.